Hi, my name is Kyra, and today I'm going to tell you how to get the bad bitch mindset because it is needed. And I just feel like I've been watching The Wizard Liz, and she's really upheld me to get out and do what I want to do and help the bad bitches get the bad bitch mindset, because you can't just look like a bad bitch. You gotta think like a bad bitch. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into light and dark feminine energy today, but before we even get into that, I wrote down some notes because my ADHD brain will get all over the place. But first you have to become an authentic ass person, and how I do that personally is I read this book called The Four Agreements, so I'm just going to literally run you through a 200-page book like in 5 minutes. So first agreement: be impeccable with your word. That means do not gossip, do not talk shit about others, don't say anything that is not the truth. Be truthful to your word, because if you're not truthful with what you're saying, it's just negative energy. Me personally, I can't do negative energy, because if you're spitting out negative energy, that's what is going to come back to you. I really believe good and bad karma is a thing. Whatever you put out in the world is going to come right back to you. So be authentic with your word. Second agreement is what is that, bitch? Oh, don't take anything personally, because if someone's mad at you, trying to hurt you, it's because they're hurt on the inside, and that's their own personal business to deal with. You don't got to deal with that shit. Even if they're reflecting it onto you, don't take it, because they just mad with something else is making them angry, and they're going to take it out on you because they upset. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Third agreement is don't make assumptions. That just leads to overthinking like a bitch. Me personally, that was the hardest thing to overcome, because I love to overthink. My brain just loves to go to every which possibility that it can go, like everywhere. So if you're thinking, if they do this because they want to do that, you just overthinking at that point. And if the if part is not needed, it is not needed, because why are you thinking about if this is gonna happen? Just wait and see what's gonna happen. Because why are you thinking about all the possibilities when one of them is gonna be true? You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if you see some suspicious, I was gonna say sus, but then I said suspicious. But if you see some suspicious, suspicious shit, alright, I feel you. Maybe if you want to look into that, you go do that. If you run down a little road that you didn't want to find, but you found it because you went down that road, that's your own thing. That's your own thing. But I know if something is going behind your back, if negative things are behind you or surrounding you, the world will show you. And they will show you good and well that that person is not meant to be in your life, and they are betraying you, and they are talking shit about you, because the world always got your back if you are good to it. Trust me on that one. Trust me. And then I don't even know which one was that shit. That was 3. And then the fourth one. Shit, was that 3? I think so. The fourth one is always do your best. If you're doing something, if you wanna work out, if you wanna clean something, if you wanna just literally do any task, fucking do your best. Because why are you putting in effort at all if you're not gonna do your best? And I don't mean do your best by overachieve. I mean do your best to your mental and physical capacity. If you physically feel drained, do your best in that point in time that you feel as you can do. If you are mentally drained in school or some shit like that, pace yourself. Give yourself breaks, but be like continuous with that bitch. Because I know me personally, I would give myself a break after like 5 minutes. You know that's not real though. You gotta actually try in that bitch. But I do understand a lot of people are going through school and like life situations that is real deal hard. But just make sure, me personally, what I do is take time out of your day to dissociate from all social life. Just do whatever your heart and soul want to do, even if that is jamming out to music, going on a walk, dancing around. What I do personally, I literally turn up my music all the way with my speakers, and I dance around and sing to my fucking cat. My cat is my literal best friend, and she knows that shit. So do whatever your heart and soul needs to do to feel the authentic and genuine you. Next, this is a big topic, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the Wizard Liz had a whole video on this, but detachment. Dude, dude. This is the biggest thing that will make you the ultimate human being. I'm not going to lie to you, because so many people nowadays get so attached to a person, a situation, a thing. By situation, I mean like, just like if you're like, okay, so I actually posted on my Snapchat story today, like, people nowadays are running away from their feelings and they're not sitting there feeling their feelings. So if you're going about your day always doing something, always on the go, doing this, doing that, you're not in the moment, you're not feeling. So what you need to do is sit down and think, is this situation helping you into the higher good of yourself? Or is it making you just dissociate and not think of what you actually have to do? You know what I mean? So detach from that relationship that is not worthy of you. The biggest thing of having the bad bitch mindset, you need to know who is worthy of your time and who is not. Because many people are not worthy of your time and your effort. And first off, before I even get into that, you are worthy. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are a living, breathing being, I'm so sorry. You are worthy of having whatever your desires are. Because that, as a human being, that's what you are here for. Your desires, your pleasures, anything that you want, you can get it. And you are worthy of that shit. So detach from anything that is negative from your life. If it is a relationship, if it is a action, or just anything that is just negative to your life, detach from that, because that is bringing you down to a lower vibration. And you don't need to be down there. If you are alive and thriving and breathing, you need to be up here on that high vibration, baby girl, like, I swear. But next, independent. Ooh, this is very true, because I used to be so scared to go out and do whatever I want to do. Because me personally, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert at heart, and I used to be a hard ass extrovert, but I'm not anymore. So I realized I have to go out and do things on my own, do whatever I want to do alone. And it is not sad, it is not lonely, it's just you're doing what you want to do because you want to do it. Simple as that. Be independent as fuck. You can go to the gym alone. You can go to yoga classes alone. You can go out on a run alone. Like, those were things I was dead ass scared of doing alone. Like, I didn't have any friends, but I did them. I mean, I can't go to the gym at the moment, but I'd be doing gym at home, so don't worry. But I went to my first yoga class, and I was so scared, and I knew it was just going to be middle-aged moms, because, like, nobody my age around here really does yoga. But I fucking loved it. It was the most amazing thing, and all I had to do was do it. And you know when I did it? At 3 in the morning, something compelled me to make a class for 10 in the morning the next day, and I went to that bitch, and I was so happy. Like, I'm dead-ass obsessed with that shit. So just stop thinking about it and take action and do it. Whatever you want to do independently, you don't need to do with a friend. And yes, you can, because it is nice to have company, of course. But if you have no one with you at the time, do it yourself, because why the fuck not? Next, love yourself. And I wrote, you can't fully love others until you fully love yourself, because I also write love others. To be a bad bitch, to have the bad bitch mindset, you just need to send out good vibrations, light energy, and light energy is love energy. So to do that, like I said, be genuine with your word. Always do actions that are going to be to your highest vibration. Always do things that you feel ethically and morally are right. You know what I mean? It don't always got to be something like extra motherfucking extra. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's extra to people. Like, I don't fucking know. It don't gotta be extra. Just don't do anything that would bring you down. You know what I mean? Something that you are not feeling. Like, yeah. But first off, you need to love yourself. And that shit, personally, for me, was type hard, because, you know, everybody go in a deep depression. But I always say, the deeper you dig your roots in that depression, the more you will fucking grow, my love. The more you will grow. Trust in that. If you are deep down hard in some deep ass shit in your mentally, I can't even speak into words how that shit feels, because I personally do know that shit is the hardest shit to get out of mentally. The mental demons are the worst kind of demons you will ever fucking have. But I believe that everyone will get out of that shit, because if you are going through something like that, God has put you through that for a reason, a literal reason to make you stronger. I would not be the person I am today without all the faults that I've been through. For sure. I would not be here telling my personal opinion about this shit if I did not go through what I had to go through. So I'm just telling you personally, if you are going through anything at all, even if it's not that big and it's just irking you, it's for a reason. It is a lesson. The world is trying to give you a lesson, and you will be a stronger and better person from that shit. So I understand that it's very hard to love yourself. And me personally, I've been doing a lot of like meditations, like yam chants, and like just opening up the heart mudras, all that good shit. But of course, you can do it any other way that you want to do. Whatever calls to you, just to lift that pressure off your heart chakra, then you do that. You know what I mean? You gotta look into yourself. Obviously, the things that I'm saying right now are tendencies, not actions. I'm not giving you certain things to do. You need to figure out what is personalized to you to make you the bad bitch that you want to be, because these are just tendencies that I have picked up from books that I've read, YouTube videos that I've seen, and just my all personal experience in life. But you need to make this customized and personalized to yourself. But yeah, personally, I just do yoga and I talk to myself in the mirror. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's really good to say positive affirmations to you, especially when you first wake up and looking at yourself in the mirror, because then you really realize that, yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are wise. Yes, you are independent. You are out here achieving the things that you want to do. Just like saying that shit to yourself every day, continuously, it reprograms your mind. And I don't know if I already said this, but this shit ain't going to change overnight, honey boo boo. It takes a long ass time. A long ass time to be the bad bitch that you want to be. And it's going to be every day you are growing and growing and growing more to be the bitch you want to be. Because me personally, I am not the bitch I want to be. But I am definitely getting there, because every day I wake up and I try my best to be the person I want to be. Every action I take, every breath I breathe is me becoming who I want to be. That is actually one of my favorite affirmations or intentions to set in the day. Every breath that I take is becoming more how do I say it? Every breath I take is becoming, goddamn, I can't remember how I put it, but every breath I take, I just become more me. You know what I mean? The me that I want to be. I write it on my fucking, it's in here somewhere, but anyways, besides point. Because I don't know how I haven't got off topic yet, because when I start talking, I be going all over the place. But anyways, now that I got out how to be an authentic, genuine person, hopefully, dark and light feminine energy. So I will link the Wizard Liz and the other YouTuber that I got these ideals from. The first part was from the books I've read, and then the Wizard Liz, a little bit of her content. And the dark and light feminine energy is a little bit of my twist from this, I can't remember her name, another YouTuber that I will link. But so with dark feminine energy, be exclusive. Be exclusive as fuck. Don't let just anyone in your presence, in your time, in your space. That shit, because like if you're just gonna be not, but like then again, not on the rudeness. Like if someone comes up to you, like don't be like, get the fuck away from me, you're not on my level. No, don't be like that. We don't do none of that negative shit. We don't fuck with that. No, I mean, like if you want to hang out with somebody or someone asks to hang out with you, just know if you gonna vibe with them or not. If they are worth your time, if they're gonna make your soul happy or make your vibration higher. You know what I mean? You don't want to chill with people that are gonna downgrade you, if that makes sense. Just be exclusive with your shit, and also be exclusive with what you say to others, because my second thing is don't trust nobody. Hell to the no. That might be me with my trust issues, but I'm telling you, don't trust none of these motherfuckers, because on the low, on the real low, if you is that bad bitch and you want to have that bad bitch mindset, once you have the bad bitch mindset, people envy you. People will be out for your ass. People will be checking up on you. Be like, what is this bitch doing? I need to know. You know what I mean? Because you have that energy. It is not just a mindset. Once you have them, your mindset is your energy. Because what you put in your head, as above, so below. As above, motherfucking so below what you put out. So the energy, the bad bitch mindset comes with the energy and vibration that you let off to others, and they will feel that shit. That also goes with the light energy, but I will get with that in a minute. So especially don't trust nobody, because people can be looking like they your friend up front, but behind your back they talking shit. I suggest the video from the Wizard Liz. It's like, watch out for these friends. I think that's what it's called. That shit, that made me realize some things. That's also why I put the don't trust nobody, because she is not wrong. She is not wrong there. I really, really suggest that one. But next we have, do things that make yourself happy on the motherfucking daily. Every day, at least take, me personally, I take, shit, I don't even know, I can't even tell you actually. I would say at least an hour if you can, even 30 minutes, even 10, whatever time you have to do something that makes you happy. I might have already said this, but it is real deal important, because whatever makes your soul happy, it will de-stress your body, and you will just feel into yourself and just be so like, I can't even explain it, just so happy and genuine, because you're doing what you love to do. So really always take time out of your day to do what you love to do, even if it's just watching your favorite show. Shit, anything that you love to do. Me personally, I love my skincare routine. That shit, it's just so relaxing. You know what I mean? Or painting my nails. Me personally, if my nails aren't painted, I just am not put together. I feel like once I got a good little set, me personally, I paint my own nails. It just like makes me feel so put together. I don't know why. That's one thing that I need to do to just feel as though I'm together type shit. Oh, last on the dark feminine energy, set boundaries. This is probably also one of the biggest ones, because boundaries are so important in anyone, really, because if you can't set boundaries, then no one is going to respect you. You know what I mean? Like, if an incident happens where someone like hurts your feelings or just disrespects you or is rude to you, and you don't speak up about it and you just be quiet, then they're going to continuously do that, because they're like, oh, they don't want to speak up for themselves. I can bash on them. I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? They're going to manipulate the fuck out of you. So if someone does something that makes you uncomfortable, something that you don't like, set a boundary. Say, hey, I don't fucks with that. Just blatantly be like, I do not fuck with that, so please do not do that shit again. And if they do it again, you obviously just need to back them up out of your space, out of your time, out of your energy, and they're not for you, because they can't respect you. If there is no respect, there should be no communication, there should be no relationship, nothing. Respect is the biggest thing with any relationship. If it comes to a loving relationship, if it comes to a friendship, if it comes to even fucking family, it doesn't matter. If there is no respect, there's nothing. Sorry, that one real deal hurts me, because woo. But anyways, light feminine energy, be genuine. Always, like, I already did say this, but this is part of light feminine energy. Speak the truth, my love. Speak the absolute and only truth. Say whatever you need to say that is your truth. And let me get a little bit into this. What I'm saying right now, this is what I personally think the bad bitch mindset is. For you, it could be something totally different. This is what I personally have, just from my knowledge that I have seen and gotten to me, is what I personally think. So take whatever resonates with you, and you take that. You don't have to take everything I'm saying as truth or fact, or, just take whatever resonates with you and your intuition. And a lot of like light energy, I feel like, is trusting into your intuition. Like trusting in your gut. Like, is this situation right? Am I making the right decision? But then again, don't overthink it. As I said, trust in what you feel is right. And if you don't know what is right, just go with whatever comes first, because whatever comes first it's most likely going to be the right decision. Because if you overthink and think about every option, every obstacle, every step, then you're just thinking too much. It might sound logical, yes, but your intuition will always guide you right. Even if it looks like it guided you down a dark path, that shit happened for a reason. Trust in that. Trust in that. But yeah, be genuine with everything you do, everything you say, every action you take. Be fucking genuine. There's not a lot of genuine people out in this bitch, and I really hope this resonates with some of y'all, because I feel like right now it is the time to change humanity, change society, and forget about the ego and just really vibe with yourself and find other people that vibe with themselves, and y'all can vibe together, because that is the journey I am on right now, personally. So I just want others to really get into that light energy and feel what is authentic to you and what you just feeling, what you thriving in. But next we got, don't be a Debbie Downer. Do not be a Debbie Downer. Like, I mean, you can, like, if you're sad or if you are upset, obviously state that. You know what I mean? But don't like make a whole scene about it. You don't need to do all that, because then you just look like that bitch that's doing the mostest, and we don't need it. We really don't need it. Like, me personally, if a situation arises and I don't fucks with it, or it makes me upset, or it's just negative energy, that's how I explain a lot of, like, anything that's bad. I just say negative energy. But anyways, if it's just you're not vibing with it, I would say leave. Think about the situation. Ooh, a big one is fucking think before you react. Think about the whole situation, the whole plot, the whole image before you respond to whatever is going on. Don't react to whatever. If someone's trying to irk you and then you're getting all mad, you're giving them what they want. You know what I mean? What you got to do is really think about, why is this person doing this? Why are they trying to irk me right now? And it gets to the point where, back to the beginning, it's like, don't take anything personally. They doing it because they mad with themselves. And if they mad with you and it's a real deal reason to be mad with you, think about that. Take it in and be like, why did I do that to make that person mad? And really think about what is wrong with you. And dig deep and be like, why did I do that? Why am I bringing out this negativity onto others and putting it back on me? Because anytime that you go out and put negative energy on the world, that shit is going to end back up to you. Trust me on that one. If you starting a riot in someone else's family, that shit gonna come back to you. If you starting nasty shit in other people's relationship, it's gonna come right back to you. Even if it's not right away, later in life, it gonna hit you harder. The longer it waits, the harder it gonna hit you. Trust that. And then, last for the light energy is set a vibe. Set a vibe for yourself. Any vibe that you feel, like cottagecore vibe. I don't know. That's just the first thing that popped in my head. I don't even know why. But I like cottagecore vibe. But I'm definitely not cottagecore. But yeah, just set a vibe for yourself. But actually, I don't even mean like an ideal vibe, like a cottagecore, like an outfit. I mean, you could do that. You could. Take it however you want it, actually. Take it however you want it, because I'm not going to go in depth on that way. Just set a vibe. Like with your personality, set a vibe. Wherever you go, be authentic. By being authentic and following this mindset, it's going to set a whole vibe in itself. But what I want you to do personally is add your own take onto it. Add your authenticness into it. Literally make this you, but not this exactly. Like I said, everything that I'm saying, take it how you feel it and add your own take onto it. Because, girl, I don't want everyone to be the same bitch. Now that is basic, nasty. No. Why would everyone want to be the same bitch? You know what I mean? This is just giving you tendencies and like changing your mindset to achieve being a genuine ass person, how I feel. Because for me, a bad bitch is a genuine person. And that might not be a bad bitch for you. A bad bitch for you could be a totally different thing. So if you resonate with this, you resonate with it. If you don't, you don't. And I forgot, I made a whole pot of tea for this. And I didn't even pour myself one. But that is how you get the bad bitch energy. This shit looks like water. Let's try it. It's kind of good. We got some sea moss and St. John's wort and some chamomile here today. But I think that is all that I need to get off my chest for today. But this is just my first video. I'm definitely going to be coming out with just like basic hauls, maybe routines. I kind of want to do Vlogmas, but definitely not every day. I cannot vlog every day of my life. But I've always wanted to do this, and after watching The Wizard Lids, she really gave me the motivation to do this, because what she does is just sit in her house, make videos, and I'm like, shit, I could do the same thing. Might as well. Might as well. I forgot to do a fucking outro, but bye!